So this is the Grandmaster RB Ramesh. So today's topic is about unsung pawns, and so basically, I will try to cover a few of the important issues related to pawns. Yeah. So good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. One important rule is when you have good pawn structure, you should exchange pieces. So in this case, now if you go by the pawn structure, whose pawn structure is good? White's pawn structure is better, right? So white should be happy with piece exchanges or not? White should be happy with piece exchange or not? Right? Double the pawns is not good. And you have a pass pawn. Okay. And I also said A4 and C4, they are stopping the 3 pawns. 2 pawns are stopping the 3 pawns. Okay. So now Pranav Bharadwaj says, but white's pawns are weak. Okay, now tell me which pawns are weak. Which pawns are weak in white position? Okay, so now Pranav says A and C pawns for white. These 2 pawns are weak. That's what he feels. Now, I feel A4 is not a weak pawn. Okay, C4 is a weak pawn. A4 is not a weak pawn. Let me explain my logic. Understand? If something looks weak, but if you cannot attack it, then it is not a weakness. Okay, so now let us look at the A4 pawn. Can white attack it? Sorry, can black attack it? Is it in any danger? No. So the A4 pawn is perfectly safe, and it can even help in opening up the inside with A5, isn't it? If he takes pawn into A5, I can play rook A1 and rook into A5, and then suddenly the A7 pawn and C5 pawn will become weak. Okay, so now understand about weak pawns, okay, or weak square or a weak king. Just because something looks weak does not make it weak. If something looks weak, it is a potential weakness. Means it may become a weakness or it may not become a weakness. But if something is weak and it is under attack, then it is a weakness, actual weakness. So do you understand the difference between potential weakness and actual weakness? So A4 is a potential weakness. Similarly, what about A7 pawn? Is A7 pawn weak pawn?